Hola chicos! Today you guys are going to be learning about the future perfect, so make sure you are on page 7.2 in OneNote following along and taking notes as we go through this video. Just like the present past perfect, the future perfect is formed with a form of haber followed by the past participle. This structure of haber plus past participle to form a perfect tense really should be nothing new to you because we've already talked about the present perfect subjunctive, and the pluperfect, all of which have a conjugation of haber with the past participle. Now, the future perfect is a little bit different, especially in terms of meaning, because it is used to talk about what will have happened by some future point in time. And we'll talk a little bit more about how we form sentences and structure sentences with this context in a couple of minutes. But first, let's just talk conjugations. First thing we need is haber. Now, since this is the future perfect, it stands to reason we're probably going to have to conjugate haber into the future tense. So the conjugations we will use to form the future perfect are as follows: abre, abras, abra, abremos, abran. Just like the regular old future tense, no accent in nosotros. And then we just need the past participles, same past participles we used when we conjugated into the present perfect and pluperfect back in chapter 6. So if I wanted to put like bailar, yo, it would just become habré bailado. I will have danced is what that means in English. Or hacer, ellos, okay, habrán hecho, they will have done. And that is how you conjugate verbs into the future perfect. Now, it's important to remember and to note that the future perfect is used to talk about what will have happened by some future point in time. So if we look at these little phrases that we have written, I will have danced, they will have done, I need some more context in here. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense in a standalone sentence. So to add context and to provide a time frame by which these actions will have happened, there are two expressions you could use. You could use para plus time or dentro de plus a time expression. You've got some sample sentences here, like para el lunes habré hecho todas las preparaciones. By Monday, I will have made all of the preparations. The future perfect makes sense here because we have a time frame. We have a set point in time by which this action will have happened. Or if you have dentro de un año habré renunciado a mi trabajo. Within a year, I will have resigned from my job. So by incorporating the future perfect here, it makes sense to have a time frame. You definitely should include a time frame when you're writing sentences using the future perfect. Okay, and the easiest way to do that, just stick a para plus time expression or dentro de plus time expression in your sentence. And that's that. Future perfect really is not super hard to conjugate. Just like the other perfect tenses we've learned in chapter 6, you should start with a form of haber in the future, then a past participle, and you want to make sure that you include one of these time expressions, para and dentro, because remember, the future perfect expresses what will have happened by a future point in time. And that's it. That's the future perfect. Adios.